All right, guys, welcome back into another NBA DFS video. My name is Polzin with 905 Sports. Going to be breaking down this big NBA DFS slate on Friday. It is a Friday slate for NBA DFS. I don't know, those always seem to hit differently. I don't know, they're just more fun. I woke up excited to go for this slate. All right, after that 4-game slate, which was a fun slate. It was a solid slate. It's just they're less fun. We got this big slate, a lot to break down. I'm excited to get into it. I'm excited to break it down for you guys. So if you enjoy this coverage, make sure to like and subscribe. That helps me be able to help you guys out. Trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the new year. Okay, I think we can do that, but the only way I can do that is with your guys' help. A lot of you guys have been enjoying the coverage as well, which makes me want to put out more content and more tools. So on the 905 NBA cheat sheet, I'm going to start including like defense versus position, which you guys will hear me reference a little bit in this video as well. Hopefully you guys enjoy that as well. All right, let's get into the picks for today's video. All right, getting into the honorable mention plays here for this core plays video. Starting off, I'm going to go with Josh Richardson. I think a lot of people are going to go towards Josh Richardson on this slate. And I'm not saying that's the wrong move. The thing that worries me is that, guys, his shot attempts is not high, okay? 8 his shot attempts last game in a game in which you would wanted him to get more usage. If he doesn't get that double-double, it's not as appealing given this price point, okay? Now, obviously, on the last slate, you like that. At this price point, you could see a path as in which he's not getting there. Okay, now, yes, it is a good matchup against the Chicago Bulls, and that is what you like, but he could be a chalky fade because it does seem like he's going to be getting some ownership. At 5.4, you do have to think about it on this slate, and so that's kind of my worry with him. I do still like him as a play, don't get me wrong, and he does make a lot of things work lineup path-wise at that guard/small forward spot. Another player that I still like on the slate is going to be Dennis Smith Jr. We know that the Charlotte Hornets are very banged up at the guard spot. Cody Martin, probably going to be out on this one. You got LaMelo Ball, probably going to be out on this one. Terry Rozier looking like he is going to sit as well. He is currently doubtful. That means we should get a lot of Dennis Smith Jr. once again. Dennis Smith Jr. is a player that, produced in the last game over 30 minutes each of the last 2 games. The shot attempts have been there. It should be a solid play. Should be a 30 DK point play to 35 DK point play for you. Maybe he gets hot and maybe he drains a couple more threes. So he's going to be a solid play as well on this slate. And then with that, I do think Gordon Hayward at 6.7 is a player you can target as well. In the last game, now, yes, it was an overtime game. He did get 38 DK points. We have seen him go for 30 and 42 DK points thus far this season twice. So it's not out of the realm of possibilities for him to go off and kind of break this slate, if you will. Not a terrible play, especially given the matchup. I kind of like stacking this game. It is easy to stack this game, and that'll be something I'll show you at the end of this video. Looking at Chicago as well with the guard position. Now, I do think one of these two, whether it's Ayo or Caruso, one of these two are going to hold some value. I kind of like Ayo a little bit more. Okay, we look at what he's done each of the last 2 games, over 30 DK points. You look at the matchup with the San Antonio Spurs, a matchup that is actually pretty intriguing. If you just look at what the Spurs have given up per game, per minute, and use the minutes that we're projecting for Ayo, around 30 minutes, he should be a DK point per minute player like he has been in, 3 out of the 5 games thus far this season. I think he's a strong price point play, and I like that. You could put him at shooting guard or point guard. And then Sharp is an interesting one as well. At 4.4, not a lock and load play by any means, but Damian Lillard is going to be out in this game, so that means some of the guard position is going to hold some more value. I could see that being Sharp, okay, going against Houston, a matchup in which you do want to be targeting. It is a very plus matchup on this slate. I think if you're getting Damian Lillard at 9K on the slate, he would have been like a lock for you, okay? Not a lock, but like a player going out of your way to play. So both the guards here are going to be stellar plays, but I like the price point of Sharp a little bit more. If he gets 20 minutes, that's the big thing. And I do think he'll get 20 to 25 minutes, and thus he should be able to get to around 25 DK points or so. And then ANFERNEE Simmons is actually going to kick off the core play section of this video. Once again, for the same reasons that I just echoed, okay? He should be a very stellar play, but he also should be a low-owned play. That is part of it as well. We know the minutes are going to be there, and the usage should be there even more so. His usage with Damian Lillard out per 36 is about 32.7%. Okay, he should be able to go off and have a good game as well, as long as he's shooting the ball well. Okay, we've seen him get 47 DK points in a game thus far. We've seen him get 34 DK points in a game thus far. The minutes should be there, the usage should be there, and the matchup is the best on the slate. I think he'll be low owned, and I'm kind of trying to take advantage of that. So I want you guys to know the reason behind the play as well, is that I think he's going to be lower owned given his price bump. Not many people are going to want to play that, even though they should. Now, it is a little bit more risky, but that's kind of what you need to do in GPPs, is be more risky. I think he should be a stellar guard play for you. Okay, another, I just have to toss out there, Lauri Markkanen, honorable mention play as well, guys. Okay, he had a much better night shooting the ball in his previous night after having a bad game against Houston. We kind of expected that. He is starting to get priced up to the point where you have to think about it. You could play him. He could be a 40 DK point play once again, like he has been a majority of the season. More of a lineup filler for me. And then Banchero for the Orlando Magic. He should be someone that you're looking at on this slate. We've seen him go for over 40 DK points, 3 times this season. And we've seen him have a nice floor as well. So even if he doesn't, get to an insane DK point total, like 50 DK points like he did in the last game, he still should have a nice floor of around 30 DK points, which shouldn't kill you on the night. I still think he's going to be a very strong play given the injuries to this team. I just see that usage being there. I see those shot attempts being there. And this is not a game in which you're worried about the matchup with the Charlotte Hornets. It's actually a matchup in which you probably want to be targeting. So he should be someone that's both a safe play and an upside play as well. It wouldn't shock me to see him get to 50 DK points once again tonight. A play that I do worry about the ownership with could be Justice Winslow. We will see. Once again, that Portland game, there is going to be a lot of kind of usage opened up with Damian Lillard out. Okay. Justice Winslow has been a solid play thus far this season. Okay. And then given the bump in the matchup, you just saw what Lauri Markkanen was able to do against Houston. Now, yes, Lauri's a different player, but Justice Winslow in that same matchup with Houston is going to be a matchup that you're not worried about. It's kind of a matchup you want to be targeting. If he's getting those 25 minutes like he has been this season thus far, he should be a safe play. He should be a 20 DK point play. He should be a 5x play with upside to give you 6x. Maybe gets a little bit more run in this game and gets you the possibility of 7x. The point of this play is it should be a safe play, okay? As it sits right now, I haven't seen any other value that's going to be as good of him as a play, okay? 3.9 under 4K value price point play for me. So yes, he should be a strong play for you on the slate. You can play him at the small forward spot. From there, I find this price point of John Collins to be very strange, okay? John Collins has been very stellar thus far this season, guys, getting over 30 minutes in each game. He's already been a DK point per minute player. Now he's getting a matchup with Detroit, a matchup in which you look at the defense first position, they're already given up 1.04 DK points per minute to opposing centers. Okay, and I'm putting him as center for this specific breakdown. Okay, he should be able to go off and have a good game against them like he did in the last game where he had a double-double. And I guess that's part of it. Like if you give him 2 less rebounds and he's not getting that double-double, then he's not getting the 40 DK points like he did in that first game. He has had some great matchups thus far this season, but he has been able to take advantage of them. I see him being able to take advantage of them once again today. And then my last core play on the slate is going to be Wagner for the Magic. Okay, I expect him to take more of a usage role. I expect him to be handling the ball a lot more with Cole Anthony out and really with all those guards out for the Magic. I kind of expect him to step into a point forward kind of position there tonight. And if that does happen, he is at a stellar price point. He is someone that it wouldn't shock me if he goes off for 40 DK points. We saw him get 37 DK points in his last game. This is a matchup in which, yes, you do want to be targeting it. I've said that a lot. He is a play that should be a safe play as well. Should be able to get you 30 DK points with the upside for 40 DK points. So I like him as a play. I think he's the best play on the slate, given the price point, given the matchup, and given the usage that he should see increase-wise with Cole Anthony and the rest of the guards out. And just to close out this build, I guess I'll put Bobby Portis in there in the utility spot for now. Just hoping that he has a hot night and gets you that 40 DK points or so at that price point. So I did just want to show you guys real quick as well what it would look like to stack that first game, that Charlotte versus Orlando game, because I do think it's pretty easy. Okay, Dennis Smith you're starting with. Great start. RJ Hampton, which, yes, you're trying to get lucky there. Okay, you're trying to get 30 DK points out of him. That's probably my least favorite of the ones, but he is someone that should play around 30 minutes in this game. You're going Wagner for sure. You're going Banchero for sure. This is where it gets interesting. I don't know if you have to play a center play. You can go back to the guards. You could play Jaren Terrence Ross, go with value here, hoping for 20 DK points. You go Gordon Hayward, and then you're set up pretty well. You could still go John Collins, who, like I said, I like a lot. And then, heck, we got enough money left over for Wendell Carter here in that game as well. You could go him as well. This is a very solid build for a game stack, for trying to get the best bang for your buck for a game stack. If the game goes into overtime, you're sitting pretty. It's a big risk, but I just kind of want to show you guys that because I think that could be a route that should go. And then just real quickly, guys, there was a comment on yesterday's video kind of wondering, hey, can you just include some FanDuel plays at the end of your video? The problem with that is, typically speaking, there's not a big difference. So I'll just touch on the two plays that stood out to me price point wise for FanDuel. Really, it's just Josh Richardson at a big price decrease, and then Bradley Beal as well at a pretty cheap price point as well. Those are the two I'd look at on FanDuel. All right, that's all I have for you guys for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. That does help out the channel a lot, which helps me be able to help you out even more. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Let's have a good slate, and as always, let's keep cashing.